Baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put them away.
Big swing and a miss at the. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down. Here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Throw in. Bang bang play at first, and I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
And gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 13 home runs, and 25 driven in. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jaime Garcia will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You've got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Designated hitter, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just burst it down the line.
And he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. A 1 pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Garcia ready, the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out, 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Too high, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. Here's Todd Frazier. start things out against Chris Sale.
Todd Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As Sale. Get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Center fielder.
I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's just foul. Fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Bird.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it. Nunez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chase Headley. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And third, as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The miss looked like the slat one's through. Start out there half of the second. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. Here's Chris Young as he's got a chance to tie the. This ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Castro. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Standing in, Sandy Leon. The head-to-head line against Garcia. Hitless in 3 at-bats. To third. Headley's got it. Throw to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. 0-1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now his swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Rajay Davis now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Castro is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2-0 count and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled hard but fouled. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Pulled to 1 and went yard in his first swing. Swung on and missed for the first strike. You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Leading up the fourth for the Red Sox.
Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Headley onto the grass. Makes the play, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Chris. Misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Garcia ready, the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Sandy Leon 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. At the plate, Greg Bird. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
First baseman, Greg
Ready with
Bird.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 1 after
Chase
a single his first
Headley.
time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now Headley swings and hits a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacoby
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Nunez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And right there for it is Young for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1's the count.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time as he swings 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
That changeup for the 2nd strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Fenway.
You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Rajay Davis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Right fielder,
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses, 2-1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, center field.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a liner. Just foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Tyler Thornburg enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Greg Bird swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. He's gone 2 for 5. To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll have the Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is striding in once again. Jacoby Ellsbury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Nunez will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Starlin Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
Chris Young comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he takes a cold strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. Young can move. He's around second, on his way to third. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. Sandy Leon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and... He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Hopped up. Garcia has a play. Makes the play. And there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
I love the late inning at-bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Rajay Davis.
Digging in and looking for more. Rajay Davis trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slurve in there, strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Big Aaron Judge. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of it.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi is camped under this one, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a flare out toward right center. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. In there for strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base set to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Ball shot foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner breaks for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. At the plate, Greg Bird. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Greg Bird.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Here's Chase Headley. Career history with Addison Reed. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Chase Headley with a solo shot. His second of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Jose Reyes will come on as a pinch hitter.
Jose Reyes.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatic. Jose Reyes will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 13.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. 0-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Young. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Aroldis Chapman gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a present.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Orioles earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 5-3. The Blue Jays dropped 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 12-4. The Chicago White Sox totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-2. The Stros got 11 overall hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-2. The Detroit Tigers took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. The Twins got together to allow 4 hits as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 2-0. The Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-5. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 13-1. The Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. Archie Bradley earned the 3rd W of his season as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 3-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Nationals launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-6. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. David Price starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put him away.
Here's Starlin Castro. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
1 and 2. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime versus David Price, and even 10 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runners on first with one down. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Price ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fly ball out to straightaway right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair. I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Runners going. Swing and a missed, strike three. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. This more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 6 now on the year. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Misses, ball 2. And now the runner's trying for third. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Runner breaks for third. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another try at 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Castro onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Greg Bird, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Greg Bird.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Center fielder Aaron.
Digging in, the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third. Into the box now, number 11. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Number 11.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Second baseman.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Chase Head. Here's Chase Headley, lifetime versus David Price. 11 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Chase Headley with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter, number 14.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's Price now on 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it. Gone over the monster for a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Price comes home to 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center as he tacks on to his total. Currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Runner at first here, one man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another chance.
Fielder,
Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's dead center for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Hicks. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Left fielder number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second. At bat, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, number 11.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin
Pedroia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat. Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding in, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again. Eduardo Nunez. Is 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
This is a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They still trail it here 4-3.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there. Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-1 from Price. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he's safe at first. Boy, great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 from Price. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit to short. Bogarts has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Up next,
here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Snap throw from the catcher.
1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Here comes another 0-2. Casper with a great slide. The throw. Got him. Andrew Bogarts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled back.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be.
Now batting, number 11.
He's set. Here it comes. Number 11 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, Castro has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cabrera's there. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Now a flare out to left center. Bogarts into shallow left. 1 down.
Left fielder number 53.
Ready for another chance. Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right. Fourth home run here in the early going as we are all tied at 5.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Chase Headley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. Stephen Wright is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even at 5 apiece. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. 2-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner out toward left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he...
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Eduardo Nunez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
That is the 3rd pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string. I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Andrew
Benintendi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A pause, and the 0-2 to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Too high, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Up top, it's 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Mookie Betts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And this is fouled at the plate. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 2 hits in 7 tries. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Hanley Ramirez becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Todd Frazier now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line toward right center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Digging in once again, Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Well, you knew it was coming. That's a standard 2-strike high fastball, and he executed it. But I got to give you credit, man. He fouled that ball off. Nice job of hitting.
On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 4 hits in 21 at-bats. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And this ball's going to find the seats down. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 3 for 11. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul. All right at home plate. The 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base pass. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25, Rajay Davis.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but
swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chad Green comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line.
Aroldis Chapman, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And he pops up the bunt attempt. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he has some trouble with it.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he...
Here's the first pitch. Dustin Pedroia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third. Chris Young will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. And a good swing there by Young, but this is pulled a bit too much as it'll find the seats out of play. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Blake Swihart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Young will stay in the ballgame.
Center field, number 30, Chris Young.
Into the windup and the pitch. Greg Bird is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Left fielder number
Digging
50.
in once again, Melky Cabrera. He was a double play victim last time around. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eduardo Nunez.
The 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 0-2 home. Push softly over toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Stepping in, Rajay Davis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And a fastball just a bit high. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there, 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order, as this inning is over. Addison Reed gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
43. Addison.
Here's Chase Headley. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Ramirez comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 14.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, a shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 11. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Headley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Hit back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So striding in, Todd Frazier. Career history with Addison Reed. 1-for-5. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Yankees.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw gets him there from short right field. And in there for strike one, 0-1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Young comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Fernando Abad is going to finally make it.
Red Sox, number 58, Fernando Abad.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. No problem here. 1 away. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0-for-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees.
Chase Headley. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Headley.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Young is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 14.
So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tommy Canely is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Eduardo Nunez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He went deep back in the 5th. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. Nunez is digging for home. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Mookie Betts had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 6-5. At the moment, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East division, and the Yankees are leading the American League East. The Cardinals total 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-4. Right now, second place in the AL East, Carlos Carrasco
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Jones goes down for the first out of the game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Manny Machado now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Here's for 3.
Jonathan.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring. Here's Starlin Castro. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matt, they're playing pretty good ball right now. Up and down homestand. They went 5-4 at home. This is the first game on the road. I just think they got to kick it in another notch. When you go on the road, the pressure's a little bit different. You got to take it to another level.
Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third,
Here's big Aaron Judge. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Pedro Alvarez.
Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 away.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Popped high in the air. Frazier is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a ball line foul here over the Yankee dugout. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Calling for it, Reyes. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for. At the plate, Todd Frazier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Chase Headley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Here's Seth Smith now. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Tim Beckham is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A cold strike on the inside corner. Gray ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, JT Realmuto, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's Melky Cabrera. His past history with Dylan Bundy, 0 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth. Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. High pop up. Machado is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the digging in to try it again. Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now. Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And now this is bobbled in left. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Wellington Castillo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's clearly
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's Starlin Castro back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Designated hitter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gray ready with the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Chase Headley.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now. Jose Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Realmuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the air out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The second baseman, number 6,
Jonathan Scope is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jonathan Scope sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Pedro Alvarez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And Alvarez has got a base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Aaron Judge will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbo on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. Smith is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning is decided. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1. Short
into the windup and the pitch.
Beckham.
Tim Beckham. A called strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
First baseman, Chase.
First pitch on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Soft liner towards short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Cold strike on the windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air down the left field line and deep. Cabrera ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Warriors.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Mark Trumbo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Scorched to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's safe. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Trumbo rounds third and is striding for home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And time will be called here as with the
Jonathan Scope.
a decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Jonathan Scope is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Alvarez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right.